Hey, what's up traders, this is Dave FX Hunter, and in this video I will show you the fair value gaps feature in the ICT template 3.0, which has been slightly improved now. So what is basically the fair value gaps? Fair value gaps is a whole body candle which has this gap. That's a simple definition, right? So we can see if we click to our selected time frame of our fair value gaps which we want to see on these three buttons, we can see them in here, right? So this is a 1 hour fair value gaps, right? And I really like to trade a fair value gaps, especially if they are part of the order block, right? So what is this order block? It's basically the level which has broke this low, right? So this candle is a order block and it has this fair value gap from the 1 hour nested in it, right? So what we can as well to see from here, we can basically see as well the 15-minute fair value gap which is nested in here. It could give us a really perfect entry here during the non-farm payrolls today, right? So I was actually calling this trade in here. I was expecting the price to drop from here to rebalance this imbalance, right? So right now the price is basically going there to rebalance this, right? So let's go to the settings and I will show you what we can do in here, right? So it's basically in the section number 9, fair value gap settings. So what we can do in here, we have settings for the hide all fair value gaps, right? So what is this doing? If I want to see all the fair value gaps, I will simply set up a false, right? So right now I will set up false and I will see all the fair value gaps, even those which are filled, right, and are not valid anymore, or obviously they can be valid, right, as a balanced price range, or they can be traded from the other side, right? So basically we have this fair value gap. As you can see, it's possible to use it this way. So right now we are seeing the all fair value gaps. Right now if I change these settings and I will set it to the true, this hide all fair value gaps, what is it going to be showing me? Only the fair value gaps which has not been fully closed, right? So we can see this fair value gap was touched but wasn't fully closed, right? Okay, so this one will disappear in the minute, right? Once the time will move a little bit further. So this is one settings. Then we got another settings, and let me show you. So I'm going to the section number 9 again, and we can use this, which is basically saying show dynamic unfilled FVG partials. What does it mean? If I set it to the true, look at this right now. Here was a fair value gap like this, right? But this part was already filled, right? So here is a still small gap which is unfilled. It's going to be on the smaller time frame. You can see on the 15 minutes or even the 5 minutes, there will be this, right? It's actually cutting out from the gaps and just leaving that small part which is unfilled, right? Right now again, let's look at this difference here on the top, right? So we can see here was a fair value gap. Right now we have it like this dynamically, so it's been cut out. And if I set it to the false, just watch it here, how you will see the complete fair value gap. Okay, so false, okay, right? So that's the difference. Again, going to the section number 9, we got this whole section in here for the fair value gaps, right? Got a FVG1 where we can set up the time frame, the color for the bullish or bearish gaps. We can set up the minimum gap size in the points, right? So basically if you don't want to use like one really small ones, you can filter this out. And the look back, right? So what does it mean, look back? This means that how many bars, if we are talking right now about the 5-minute time frame, how many bars I want to look back to show the fair value gaps, right? Same it's going to be for the all other two settings, and I can choose the different colors and different time frames. I'm personally using 1 hour, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, right? Obviously this is up to you. And if you don't change this, it will be same as a IBDA settings. What is IBDA settings? So let me show you in here. And I got here the IBDA look back, right? So I'm looking back 30 days. So that means that this should be looking back in 30 days as well, right? Okay.